First things first, start off with a really good quality seed raising mix. That means it has good moisture holding ability, yet it drains really freely and has got good airflow. That means it's not going to compact down so that the roots find it really easy to grow through that mix. And of course, you get what you pay for. It's the old adage, go for the premium quality. As for containers, it's really up to you. You can go for recycled things like old margarine containers, as long as you put some drainage holes in the bottom. You can use these kind of things that are recycled material, old pots, punnets of course, even egg cartons are really good. I do like to use these things. This is a compressed peat pot and it's absolutely hard as anything, but if you put that into a glass of water, in 10 minutes it swells up to this, which is so extraordinary, and that is ideal for planting a seed into. Filling your pot with mix might seem quite straightforward, but there is a right and a wrong way to do it. Start off with a good healthy scoop of the seed raising mix, and then tap it down, and then I like to put my fingers around the edge just so that when you water this little punnet, the water's not going to go whooshing down the sides. Then just gently level it off and tamp it down with a matchbox or something nice and smooth. You're not making that too compact though, because that'll hinder the root development. Water it in and then go and sow. Today I'm going to sow one of the easiest seeds to raise, and that's the oak-leafed lettuce. And it's a beauty because it's got a red tinge to the leaves. When you're working with seeds that are so small and fine, sprinkle them on the top of the mix, and that's absolutely fine. I do like to tamp them down so they're actually touching the soil. I then add some vermiculite over the mix. This is superheated expanded clay that lets the light through, and it also helps keep the seeds from drying out while they germinate. Keeping them moist is critical to their success. This simple method works best for brassicas, annual flowers, and even tomatoes. The next seed I'm going to sow is cosmos. It's a delightful little plant for spring and summer. Fern-like foliage, pink and white flowers. They're simple, but they're one of the toughest plants, and I just think they're gorgeous in a garden. They are also really good at attracting beneficial insects into the garden. With seeds that are a bit bigger like these ones are, bury them a few millimetres under the surface. It just gives them more chance of germinating than surface sowing. So once you've sprinkled them in, just cover them up with a light layer of seed raising mix, tamp them in again so they connect with the mix, and once again finish off with the vermiculite and water them in. Some seeds have got really hard seed coats, so they do need some help in getting them to germinate. You can use sandpaper to nick the seeds, or you can put the seeds into a mug, pour some hot water over top of them, let them sit overnight, and overnight they will have soaked up that water so the seed coat is much softer. And in the morning then you can germinate them quite easily, sow them and they will take off, no worries. Things like acacias, hardenbergias, hovias, canedias, lots of the native seed need this treatment, as do peas and even sweet peas. When you're sowing seed, the general rule of thumb is to bury the seed to twice its size. Of course, bigger seeds go deeper than smaller ones. Once you've sown your seeds, watering them in is really vital. And a spray that has a fine misting spray is terrific. Keep them well watered, never let them dry out, or else germination will not be successful. Warmth is the other thing. If you've got anything to put over the top of them, like a plastic storage container, anything that makes a mini glasshouse is ideal. But even a warm, well-lit windowsill is terrific. Within a couple of weeks, they will have sprouted, and after their first set of true leaves appear, you can then thin them out to the strongest plant, like you do with all seedlings. The last important step in the process is to harden them off. They've been used to living in a hothouse environment, so take out the seedlings and put them in the open garden just for a couple of weeks so that they acclimatise. Seeds are amazing little things. While many of them look dry and lifeless, if you give them the right conditions to grow, they will be so rewarding.